Hey guys, Unfrequented World, and today is the day. It is new car day. I get to go pick up the new Mitsubishi Outlander plug-in hybrid electric today. So super excited about that. A little sad to say goodbye to my Subaru Forester XT. Gonna miss the turbo. It's been a good car. I've had it for 6.5 years now. There they are, last time they'll be together. I'll leave you guys alone for a few minutes so you can do what needs to be done. I am documenting the whole journey with this new car, dealership, my experience with mileage, everything. It's all going to be part of this series going forward. And so I'm going to mention something about the dealership. I'm a little sad with what I'm getting on trade-in with my car. I am realistic. I know a lot of guys, they don't get what they want. However, I'm getting about $4,000 less than the black book value for my car, and the dealership would not budge. So I know I could sell it myself, but that's not what I do. I've never done that. The last 6 cars I've bought, I just trade in. It is what it is, but I am documenting that I guess maybe you want to get off on the best foot with the dealership, and I'm used to kind of Subaru, because I've bought 3 vehicles there, I just go in and say, hey, give me this and throw this on the new vehicle and we're done and it's a deal. I don't like to haggle, I don't like to, that's not me. But, so we'll see. I'm having a little bit of losing my Forester sadness today. So I just got the car all cleaned out and ready to go down and pick up the new one. And this deal's getting better and better all the time. I found $6.60 in the seats, under the seats, in the door handles. Well, I guess I better get some turbo in. This will be the last ride in the Forester, so... There it is, Mitsubishi. I wonder if that's mine right there. That's my color. There it is, guys, brand new Outlander PHEV. Fully charged, fully gassed, and ready to go. So still in the Mitsubishi parking lot, and the first thing we're going to do, of course, is see how far we can go on our first trek with just electric only. So we've driven 4 kilometers so far, and it's saying we have an EV cruising range of 42 kilometers. You know, it feels absolutely great to pull up to a stoplight or stop sign and the car's not running, you're not burning any fuel. But it feels even better to be able to drive across town on electric, no gas at all. And these EVs are just, that's the way of the future. It's so amazing, you know. It feels like I'm actually doing something to make a difference, to make a change. And that's what it's all about for me. First impressions of this vehicle are that it handles very similarly to the Subaru. It corners nice, it turns nice, the suspension is pretty stiff. There's not a big difference I'm finding in ride. The seats aren't quite as plush, but they feel very comfortable. The seats actually have a little bit more adjustability, so you can get up a little higher. One thing we couldn't do was connect my phone to the car. Kyle, my service guy, and I tried like 6 times. It's rather complicated. They give you a code, you have to connect your key fob to the car, which creates a Wi-Fi signal, which then you go and download the app and connect your phone. It just seemed rather complicated, to say the least. It's not just like a Bluetooth connection. It's we never did get it hooked up, so I'm gonna go home and try to figure it out on my own. So the first thing I always do with a new vehicle is put a blind spot mirror on it. So there we go. Man, I just can't help pulling out of the parking lot in EV mode. It's just, I'm smelling from ear to ear. I love it. So one thing that I can't figure out is that every time you get in and start the car again, you've got to reset your braking level, your regenerative braking level. So if you have it on 5 and you're driving along, you shut the car off and get back in, it's automatically set back on, I think it's 1 is the default. So for me, I got to remember every time I start the car just to click the paddles a couple of times and set it back up. I want to regenerate as much energy as I can every time, so I don't know why you wouldn't just leave it on 5. I don't notice it's, I mean, you feel the car slowing down a little bit, but hey, it's all about extra miles, right guys? So just driving around here doing a bit of hypermiling, I can see the range, the EV cruising range, going down and then it goes up. So it is working. So far I have come 10 kilometers and it's still reading that I've got 32 kilometers in range left. So I am picking up a little bit here, just cruising along in town. I mean, most people know what hypermiling, we used to do it. I had a hybrid, like I say, Ford Escape before, and it's where you just off and on the pedal a little bit so you constantly regain some energy. And just trying it around town here, I think I'm gonna have some good best practices here, and I'm gonna be able to get more than what the book is saying I am. And I should mention that it is 0 degrees today in North Bay, so it's not the warmest. That's 0 degrees Celsius. The thing to get used to is to let the car engine do the braking for you. So start slowing down a lot more than you would in the regular car. You know, an extra 100 yards, I take my foot off the gas and let the engine braking do its thing so that I'm regaining energy the whole time. I'm hoping that over the life of the car, that by doing this extra engine braking, you know, you might save yourself, you know, a set of brakes over the course of 10 years. Maybe 2 sets, I don't know. Won't know until we drive her for a few years. So to take off from the line in just electric mode, it feels very responsive. I'd say very similar to the V6 or to the turbo. Nothing wrong with that. So I can honestly say, after driving the car here for about 40 minutes, the suspension is nice. It feels like a sports suspension almost. The seats are comfortable, no complaints there. What do you think, Hannah?
It's a good car.
Yeah? Do you have more room back there than the Forester?
Yeah.
Yeah? The seats are a little different. They're more like a bench seat, eh?
For sure.
Still comfortable?
Yeah.
Good. It's a family mover. What can I say? It'll do its job, and we'll save money doing it. So we're almost home. I'll show you guys. I spent 40 minutes just driving around town, and I've come 31.5 kilometers, and I'm still showing an EV cruising range of 14 kilometers. I'll show you guys that right now. So I've got high hopes, and the temperature has come up to 4 degrees Celsius. So I've got high hopes that this is going to be exactly what I hoped it would be. So 31.8 kilometers traveled, and over here we're still showing 14 kilometer EV range. We've got to get home, plug the car in, and in 2 hours we've got to go do all the driving and running around again, because we have to take the other kid to her swimming lessons and all the evening stuff we do. So here we go, free rides! The garage is full of all the winter dirt and sand, and I can't park a nice new vehicle in that. Look at that crud. Hannah, yeah. I'm gonna need you to take care of that for me. I can't park the car. Yeah, the broom's over there. It's our car. Thanks, dear. I forgot and I walked away. I was only joking, Hannah. I'll do it later. So the car is plugged in and charging, and I'm going to put in the book that that's 31 kilometers traveled, and that's about a 50% charge. So I know what to put on the Excel sheet. And time of day, it's like 9 point whatever cents. So the first entry into the logbook goes today. Actually, the first charge is going to be free because Mitsubishi charged it. Even better. I don't like this console in here, though. So all of your stuff has one place to go, and that's back in here. In there. There's nowhere to put your sunglasses down here. They do have one up in the roof for sunglasses, but there's nowhere to store your junk in the front. In here is just for coffee cups. And nobody's allowed to drink in the new car anyway, so why do they put that in there? Absolutely no coffee in the new car. New charger is working great. I should mention that I complained to the office manager about my trade-in on my car and that I wasn't completely happy with the deal, and they actually did work out a bit of a deal for me on getting the extended platinum warranty. So right now they have the deal on where you get the 10-year gold warranty, which covers almost everything, but there are some big components that aren't covered. And so we ended up working out a deal, and I am happy with that. So I got to say props to North Bay Mitsubishi. They did give me a little bonus there, and I went ahead and purchased the other warranty. I'll show you guys the sheet right here. So between the two plans, the gold one being here, which was free this month, these are things were all covered. These were some of the things here that weren't covered. So all of that now, including my roadside, everything, the car is covered for 10 years. Basically, my thing to them was, if I buy this plan, I want you to tell me that when I come in, other than wear and tear parts, I'm never ever going to hear that that is not covered under warranty. And they said, exactly. Other than wear and tear, everything in that car with the Platinum plan is covered. So I'm making this video now, and Mitsubishi in 10 years, I'm going to hold you to that. So it better be covered. So 2 hours on the charger, and we are right full again, ready to go.
Saving gas, saving gas, saving gas.
Saving gas, saving gas, saving gas. Woo! We haven't got to sing that song since we owned the hybrid, eh? So one other nit is every time I get in the car, I have to set it to that screen. It doesn't remember the last screen you were on, so maybe that's just a user thing. Maybe I'll be able to set that to remember the last screen, but as of right now, it's kind of like the regenerative braking mode. It's a little annoying. You got to set it every time you get in the car. Well, that's it, guys. The end of day one. 55 kilometers, all electric, no gas usage. I've got a little bit of light reading to do tonight. Could not figure out how to set the tripometer and a few other things. Could not get the phone connected for the Car Connect, whatever program, whatever that is. So got some reading to do, but other than that, super stoked, super excited, and super happy with the way the car handles, rides, and everything. Just couldn't be happier. So we'll catch you guys in a week or two with an update and see how things are going then.